It's been a long time coming, but I'm back in the race again. It might not look pretty, but I got this in the bag. I take the keys to the city, and I'm never gonna give them back. I was made for this. I was made for this. I was made for this. Alongside the ruins of amazing. Jackpot is mine, but I'm taking. Can't stop the moves that I'm making. Na 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 na.
Hello and welcome to Yorkshire's Unknown Paranormal Investigations. My name is Michael, and tonight what I'm going to be doing is something a little bit different. I did this last year and seemed to get quite a good result from this. I'm doing a little bit of a paranormal investigation within my own home. Last year we did something similar. I asked for the name of the gentleman who passed away in this house, and I believe we got a response come through Spirit Box. I'll place that here now. The gentleman's name is Malcolm, who is supposed to have died on the kitchen floor from a heart attack. So I'll play that clip now. Could you maybe show yourself as a ball of light? In front of the camera. Okay, so what I found is when I played that is I heard that in the moment, and it really shocked me because it's not that common name you would hear on the radio. So I found that quite a great piece of evidence come through. So tonight we're gonna do a bit more. Gonna run a spirit box, see if we can get anything else come through. We didn't get too much other stuff come through the last time, but that name was the highlight of the investigation. We'll do some EVPs, see if we can catch any EVPs, and we may also give the SLS a go, see if we can catch her out on that. But let's get straight to it. Let's start off with the spirit box. So I'm just going to start with the spirit box. This is a spirit box which I've built. I don't really use it too often on investigations, so we'll give this one a go for something a bit different tonight. So good evening, Spirit. My name is Michael. I'm sure you're aware. My reason here tonight is to try to communicate with you, to try talk using this device in front of me. Malcolm, if you are here, could you please come and introduce yourself? Could you come forward, tell us your name, please? One. Could you tell me how you died, please? Are you happy? Could you tell me the room which you lost your life in?
The man. But
Said that you liked your cars. Is this true?
yeah.
That's a help. Maybe help again. Who's asking for help?
Let me say.
Do you understand what I'm doing?
You.
I want to prove that there's life after death. Is there any other spirits here with me now? If so, can you please come forward and make yourself known?
Easy.
Could you tell me my name? Oh, I said witches. That sounded like it said, "Are you?" No, I am not a witch. I'm a paranormal investigator. I want to prove there's life after death. There's going to be people who watch this session. We're also seeking the same answers.
Radio.
Could you tell me what year you passed away in? Now, I'm not hearing the right lot come through in the moment, but it's not to say that I'm not getting responses. I will have to listen to this back. I'm editing it. Could you tell me what this is, please? Am I alone right now? Could you maybe show yourself as a light anomaly? An orb? Okay, so I'm going to stop using that spirit box now. I seem to be getting quite a lot of interference through. It's not paranormal; it's to do with the box. So I'll have to take a look at that at some point. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a couple of pieces of equipment, a static meter and a REM pod, and we'll see if we get any activity on that now. I can't remember if we got anything on the previous investigation. I don't think we did REM pod or static meter wise, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what we get. What I do know we got on the last investigation is we got two light anomalies, so hopefully we manage to capture something else tonight, similar to that. Okay, so what I've set up on the table, the static meter's just gone off. That could be residual energy, static energy on there, so I'm not going to say that's paranormal. But if it does do it again, it should not. Any residual static energy off that should be gone now. But what I've set up is I've set up a couple of the flashing balls here. We've got the REM pod, and then we've got the static meter there as well. What I'll do is I'll try to get some activity on these devices. Then we'll do a quick EVP session, but while we're trying to get some activity on the devices, I will run a Paratech as well. Okay, so what this device is a random word generator. So what we'll do to try and control it is we'll ask Spirit a question. We'll give Spirit 3 opportunities to answer the question with a relevant word from this memory bank in this random generator. And then if we can get a word which fits to what we've asked, it could possibly be a Spirit trying to communicate with us. So the first word which has come through is for, but obviously I've not asked any questions or anything yet, so we'll get into that now. So if there's a Spirit human now, in front of me you may see a couple of devices. If you come up to these, touch them, they will not harm you. All it will do is allow me to know of your presence. Come touch them, and the lights will go off. None of them will harm you. Or if you wish, there's a device in front of me. I'm going to ask you a few questions. For each question I'm going to give you 3 opportunities to respond, so 3 words, and I will take that as being your answer. So if there's a Spirit of Malcolm here with me now, using this device in my hand, could you please tell me what room in this house you died in? So the answer is the kitchen. So the first word is Yeti. Plane. Jen. So none of them are relevant to the question of which have been asked. So my second question for you, Spirit. Could you please tell me how old you was when you passed away?
Script.
So script.
Red.
Red.
Thigh.
Phi. Script, red and phi, so nothing relevant to what we're looking for in that one. So my next question for you is, could you tell me something you loved? Something you loved when you were alive. A hobby? No, I know he liked his cars.
December.
So December's his first word.
Window.
Window.
X.
X. So nothing I see of relevance in that question. Last year I did something similar to this. I asked you for your name, and I believe you responded. Was this you? And if it was, can you tell me what you responded on? What device was I using? trouble.
Large.
Large.
Heavy.
Heavy. So again, nothing of relevance in that question. Could you tell me what was the reason for your death?
Person.
Person.
Score.
Score.
Induce.
Induce. So again, nothing of relevance to the question of which we're asked. Could you tell me how many people are in this room right now? So the answer should be 1. Unless you count yourself, Spirit.
Pain.
Pain.
Hull.
Hull.
Barry.
Barry. Nothing of any relevance in that. Could you tell me my name using this device?
Lay.
Lay.
Pay.
Pay.
Indirect.
Indirect. So once again, nothing of any relevance on that. So in this session, I'm going to end this paratext session.
Scanning stopped.
But during that session, I had nothing of any relevance come through to the questions of which were asked. Okay, so I didn't get anything relevant to the questions of which were asked on that paratext session. That's how it goes sometimes. Most of the time you don't get anything, that's why it's called the paranormal. None of the devices have gone off so far. I've not heard anything on the spirit box either, so I could be wrong. Could have got something which I've not heard, which I'll listen back to when reviewing the footage. So what we'll try now is try EVP session. I do have the devices still set up and going. I'll try capture it on camera if they are to go off. But as I've said so far, nothing's gone off. So we'll do a quick EVP session. So I've got the EVP. EVP session 1. If there's any spirits hearing me now, I'd like you to come to speak in this device in my hand. Could you please come and tell me your name? Could you tell me how old you are? Can you tell me the year you was born? Could you tell me how you died, please? Could you tell me how many spirits are here with me now? Okay, I'm going to play that one back.
EVP session 1. There's any spirits here with me now? I'd like you to come to speak in this device in my hand. Could you please come and tell me your name? Could you tell me how old you are?
A bit of static interference on that.
Can you tell me the year you was born? Could you tell me how you died, please? Could you tell me how many spirits are here with me now?
Okay, so we didn't get too much on that first EVP, but I wasn't expecting too much. We've had quite quiet night so far, it would seem. Also, didn't get loads the previous time I did this. We just really got these spirit box responses. I'm going to try a second EVP now though. We'll see if we can get anything on that. The devices have not gone off since either, so since setting them up, so we'll see if we can get any activity to happen on them as well. So EVP session 2. So Malcolm, if you are here, could you please come forward and speak into this device? I heard that you liked your cars. Could you please come and tell me what your favourite car was? Do you know what my name is? So can you say it into this device in my hand? What was your date of birth? Okay, I'm going to play that one back.
Session 2. So Malcolm, if you are here, could you please come forward and speak into this device? I heard that you liked your cars.
So I heard this bit of static again,
Tell me what your favourite car was.
and again.
Do you know what my name is? So can you say it to this device in my hand?
Static again after I speak. And again.
What was your date of birth?
So no, apart from a couple bits of static on there, there's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just all environmental noises on that. So I'm gonna call that it for EVPs. Not had that much come through on any devices, I don't think so far. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get the SLS camera out. We'll take the SLS to the kitchen, and we'll see if we can get anything mapped on that. Okay, so I've literally just set the SLS camera up, and at the spot where Malcolm died is actually mapping a stick figure. If that is you, could you please wave? Could you maybe step to the right hand side? Could you stand in front of the other door, please? what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stand in front of the camera. So I've blocked view. Let me move out the way. Let's see if it remaps. There's a spirit here. If that was you, I could see. Can you please stand against the door? This device will allow me to see you. If I wave at you, would you wave back? Interesting. It's a bit of a better angle for the device right there. But there's nothing there now. If that was you, can you please come back? I didn't mean to scare you away if that was you. Is there anyone here on there? If you want your picture taken, this device here, this will take your photo. Okay, so I don't think that was anything paranormal. Obviously I just set the camera up. Once I stepped in front of it, it seemed to calibrate it to the environment. But I think it was just something, a shape which it had picked up with the shadows and the way the camera was angled. But I don't think that was anything paranormal. I've stood here and I've just let the SLS film for a bit, and I've not seen anything else come up on it. It's been completely still. But I'm going to wrap this investigation up. Not a lot's happened, I would say, but I'm still going to upload this video just so you guys can see. You know, you don't always get stuff, but I might have missed something. As I said, the last time I did film, yeah, I did catch a couple of light anomalies once I went through on the review as well, so it'll be worth going over for me. But with all that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you're new to the page, please give us a like and a follow. Also head over to our YouTube channel as well if you've not already, Yorkshire's Unknown, and if you're on YouTube, head over to Facebook to Yorkshire's Unknown Paranormal Investigations and come and join us on there. Apart from that, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.
It's been a long time coming, but I'm back in the race again. It might not look pretty, but I got this in the bag. I take the keys to the city, and I'm never gonna give them back. I was made for this.